Studio A in sunny Florida. Welcome to Beauty and the Beach Radio, where it's all about who's beautifying Vero Beach. Today's show is brought to you by Dale Sorensen Real Estate. And here's your host and glamour girl, makeup artist, Cindy Goetz.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Beauty and the Beach Radio. We missed you. Thank you so much for tuning in every week. We love having you. And Cindy, I got my shades on.
I know it. You
got my shades on.
You look awesome. Now we know we're in South Florida.
Yeah, well, you know what? We're talking summertime. We're talking about having perfect eyes for the summer.
Oh.
Yeah. And so I've got my shades on to protect them. But yeah, we're going to be talking about eyes today. Eyes perfect for summertime.
I think it's a good subject, and sometimes it gets a little scary. I want to hear what the doctor says.
I know. You just thought I was wearing these to look like a rock star, right?
You don't need them for the rock star.
Should I put mine on?
Yeah,
No.
Everybody put their shades on. No.
That's too funny.
Yeah.
Future so bright. Hey, Cindy, I'm going to do a quick shout out to someone I adore. Her name is Roberta Scher. And she is actually the jewelry designer of the necklace I have on the show today. She uses real gemstones. She's out of Atlanta. And she actually has her pieces in the Smithsonian, which I'm sure you love that place.
That's my only room I go to.
Is it really?
Yeah, I don't go to the other ones. I just go to that one and stand there and just ogle it.
Well, now you can say you know somebody that knows Roberta Scher. So, hey,
close.
Roberta, I love, love, love my necklace. So thank you. Yeah. She comes here probably a couple times a year to Vero Beach. So
Really?
She loves our town. And so she's helping to beautify Beauty and the Beach with her jewels today. So thanks, Roberta.
What are the stones in there? Garnet?
Oh, gosh. You would
It
ask
looks like
me.
garnet. Did I put you on the spot?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
And if I say the wrong thing, she would kill me.
Well, it's beautiful, Roberta.
Contact Roberta Scher.
Okay.
So, and shout out to Lori Davis. She is selling. She's busy. You think it's no season right now, but she's full season with, selling and buying homes for her people. So, Lori Davis, we love you. We'll see you next week. And
we miss her.
I know. And Dale Sorensen, we always appreciate that you have us on the air every week. So, our exclusive sponsor. So, thank you to Dale Sorensen.
Realtor for life.
Yes, Lori Davis, Realtor for life. So, Cindy, we're talking about eyes. We have one of my favorite doctors here on the show, and he is the eye expert. And so without further ado, let me just go ahead and introduce him, Dr. David O'Brien. Hey, Doc.
Hey, Cindy's.
Cindy's, I know, right?
Hi, ladies.
Good.
That was good. That was good. So, you've been on our show a few times, but for those who don't know you, you do work at New Vision Eye Center since 2009.
Right.
Yep. You're in charge of medical and surgical management of corneal disease and refractive surgery, including the excimer laser vision correction.
Right.
Straight from Star Wars. Doesn't that sound like it's from Star Wars?
Yes.
I use excimer? Is it that the type of laser?
It is.
Okay, so I feel like it should be like a wand.
Lightsaber.
Right. Anyway, you perform general ophthalmology, guacamole.
Guacamole.
Yes,
I like guacamole.
Can you tell I'm hungry? Oh gosh. He was just asking me if I'm running. I'm like, no, but I have to not eat as much because I'm not running. So now I'm just starving all the time.
Yeah, get running and you can eat.
Oh goodness.
Race for the donuts.
Oh man, that's my favorite after run snack.
Yeah.
Eyelid surgery. He does aesthetics. So he got his bachelor degree at the College of the Holy Cross in Massachusetts, and went on to get a medical degree in New York, and completed internship and residency at St. Vincent's Hospital in New York.
That's right.
Yeah?
Yep.
Did we get
Born
it
and
all in
bred,
there?
and moved down here 25 years ago.
Yeah, well, I got to add that. Yeah. That's a long time.
Yeah.
It is. This is home now, and I go and visit. I was up there 2 weeks ago for my brother's bachelor party out in Montauk, and we went fishing. He's 54. He's getting married for the first time. Yeah. So, we all remember everything.
Wow.
And
okay.
nobody got arrested.
Okay. So
nobody jumped out of a
It's
cake.
not the Hangover movie.
No.
Where
No. We had a
people are
very
missing.
tame. We had 3 generations of people at the bachelor party, and we went fishing and had a great time.
Did you go to
Wow.
Salivor's?
Yes.
I love that place.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
my
we
gosh.
did.
Did you open it and close it?
Nope, because some of us are living a more sort of
Okay, so
reserved
you just fished a
lifestyle.
lot. Okay, you fished a lot.
Yeah, we fished a lot.
Back to the fishing.
Yeah, well, you know,
fishing.
we stayed out of trouble. How's that?
Okay,
There you
good.
go. There you go.
I love
No
it. though.
tigers ended up in their bathrooms.
No,
Yeah.
no Mike Tyson special.
Yep, yep. So listen, we're talking about eyes. It is your specialty, and I thought it'd be really fun, Dr. O'Brien, to start with moments when you realize life is better with perfect vision. Okay? Perfect vision.
Oh, man.
Which is what you
Right on.
strive to do, right?
Yep.
For your clients.
We love it.
Yeah. So the first one is swimming.
You know,
And you
we
are
were
a
talking
swimmer.
about triathlon,
Yes.
and
Which you just completed.
just, I do the swim and the bike. I can't run anymore. I play too much ice hockey and my knees are creaky. But to be able to swim, and it's funny, in a triathlon in the ocean, you have to see the buoys. You swim out and then along the beach for anywhere from, a quarter mile to a full mile or 2.4 miles in an Ironman. And to be able to see the buoys without contacts or glasses. And in the very beginning of the race, I got my goggles kicked and it cracked one of the goggles. And, the
Wow.
beginning of a triathlon's like a mosh pit.
Yeah,
And so
totally.
I got kicked. It's fine. I've got goggles full of water, but I could still see.
Yeah.
I just took them off.
Yeah.
And I kept swimming. And it was great.
All right, so if you want to see buoys, see Dr. O'Brien. I did say buoys, people. People. No need to bleep it out. Okay. Life at the beach. Okay, so
Yep.
here's the other thing. You go, you take your glasses off, you jump into the water, you come back because the current has traveled you down a little bit, and you're like, where's my blanket?
Where's my stuff?
umbrella? Where's my stuff?
That's right. It's very real.
Of course, you could pretend like, let's see which umbrella is better, and which food and drink is better. But you
And
still
who
have
do
to
I
have,
know?
you still have to have, good vision to be able to see which umbrella is better, right?
That's
which
true.
station is better.
How
So,
funny.
yeah.
And I do have a story about safety too. Diving, I was down in the Caymans and I did a beach dive where
Okay.
you walk off the beach, walk maybe, swim 100 yards, 200 yards, and there's an 80-foot wall. And I was wearing sunblock because I'm so tan and I'm careful about the sun. And, if your mask leaks at all, that seawater gets in your eye,
Yeah.
irritates
Oh,
it.
that's
I start
true.
blinking.
Yeah.
That's so
And
true.
I flipped both contacts out of my eyes.
Oh,
This was back before I had LASIK.
wow.
And I'm 80 feet down. The dive master is looking at me, clearing my mask, and I'm blinking. And are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. Just can't see as much as I would like in this beautiful water. So it's an issue that it's made my life really simple. Dives now are really easy.
It's interesting. So we're talking about, when you realize life is better with perfect vision. I'm a scuba diver as well.
Yeah.
And when you have to clear that mask, it's a little daunting. It's a little, you stay calm. But I can only imagine if you lost those contacts, that would be all of a sudden, you can't, it's blur. That would be scary.
You guys have all had this experience when life gets very quiet and slows down and you have that sort of laser focus saying, all right, now I have to pay attention.
Live or die.
Because I can't really read my gauge as well.
No.
And I can't see, I was with my dive buddy tight, but, I couldn't see everything I wanted to. And it was disappointing.
Yeah.
And finished the dive, but, I got cheated.
Oh, man.
Not now, though.
If you want to dive and be able to see your darn gauges, you got to call Dr. O'Brien. Okay, sunglasses. So, there's that invention where there's giant things that go around people's glasses. We all are very familiar with them here in Florida, the state of Florida.
Yes.
I'm not even sure that people wear them outside of the state of Florida. That's a whole nother subject. Yeah. But,
Yeah.
but seriously, you can't even wear pretty sunglasses. You have to get them prescription,
That's right.
You've got to change them out.
Yep.
So,
And it's expensive.
yeah.
I was so happy. I had my LASIK 20 years ago. I was so happy to be able to buy sunglasses off the rack
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
I
you're
could finally buy my nice Costas or Maui Jims that were polarized because I love to fish. And, you know, again, because I'm so, you know, tan and I'm, for those of you not watching, I'm whiter than Cindy's blouse.
Little Irish in his blood, just a little bit.
And I wear glasses now because I'm 55 and I need some help seeing up close. But I was so happy to be able to get, you know, sunglasses that I didn't have to have a prescription put in them.
Absolutely. And if you're like me, you know, eyewear is like shoes. I like to have like 10 pair to match different outfits. So, you know, when you're not having to spend $200 and $300 on prescription, you can spend $25 on a pink pair or a silver pair. So another reason why to go see Dr. Brian, so you can, you know, have all these fashionable eyewears now just for fun. Okay. So really just, and this was very interesting. I didn't even think about this. When you're caught in the rain, I mean, there's no windshield wipers on your glasses. Yeah. That's got to be a mess.
Here's another. I mean, I like having these personal stories because people can relate.
Yes.
I don't play as much golf as I used to, but, you know, British Open's this weekend, and it always rains in Scotland when they have the U.S. Open. I mean, the British Open. But, you know, when I used to play here, it's hot, especially in the summer. And you're perspiring and it's dripping on your glasses. Or if it rains and you have a prescription set of sunglasses or glasses, you've got water droplets on your glasses. Right. Or you're perspiring all over them. And so I'm so grateful now that I can do things without.
Absolutely.
It made a big difference for me.
And even if it's not raining in Florida, it's so humid. There's times when my sunglasses get all, have condensation from going from a cool air-conditioned place to outside. You're like,
and they fog right up.
Yes.
And you go outside and then you're looking through a fog.
Yes. Well, you know, certainly you can correct. You can really help some of these people. I know there's certain conditions. One of the things you do is LASIK eye surgery, which apparently is the most popular refractive surgery performed in the United States. Tell us a little bit about who is eligible for LASIK and what that's about.
LASIK is a laser procedure to correct typically distance vision in people who want an active lifestyle. Anyone who's got a stable prescription over the age of 18 and who's generally under the age of 50. When people are over the age of 50, we start looking for cataract, which is another way to correct vision by putting a permanent lens implant inside the eye. But for laser vision correction, almost anybody, almost any prescription, as long as it's not a tremendously large amount of correction, almost anyone is a candidate if they wear contacts or glasses for distance vision. We haven't really conquered the near vision issue yet, but in our lifetime, that's going to happen. And a lot of what we do is moved for near vision correction to lens implants, which we do in cataract surgery in everybody. So, but for LASIK and surface treatment, which is the other way to do laser vision correction on the surface of the eye, anyone who wants an athletic lifestyle, military, law enforcement, anyone who's outside and the eyewear is a difficulty or can't wear contacts for whatever reason, usually we're able to correct their distance with the laser.
Now, you just mentioned several active lifestyles, military, athletes. What kind of downtime is involved with the LASIK surgery?
With LASIK, most people can return to their normal activities the next day. And that was my experience. Wow. I got an unrestricted driver's license 2 days after my LASIK. And then I did 19 LASIKs that day.
Wow.
Now, the other procedure we do is surface treatment. We wipe off the surface skin, and that has to heal back in. So that takes a little more time, generally within about 5 days.
Okay, this is probably, if I really thought about it, maybe a crazy question, but you're doing both at the same time? One and
typically,
then...
No, that's a great question.
Okay.
Typically, we do both at the same time.
Okay.
And I remember the first guy who ever bugged me when I first started here in, we were the first people in Indian River County to be doing this. And the first guy who pushed me to do both eyes at the same time was a very well-known ENT, doc, who's a surgeon, wonderful man, who said, I have full confidence in you. Do them both. And I said, well, I'm glad you do.
Wow.
And we did. And he called me later that day, and he has a southern drawl, and he said, David, I see like an eagle.
Oh.
And it made my day. And it is now the standard of care to do both.
Oh,
I
at
like
the same
it.
time.
I like it. I have a friend who needed knee surgery, both of them, and she said, you know what? Same thing.
Yeah.
I want both done. If I'm going to be down, let's just do it, get it done. And
Right.
she's been so happy about that.
Isn't that
But
amazing?
it's a little kind of off the edge, but yeah.
No, it's mind-blowing and becoming more common.
Absolutely. So we're talking about eyes. We're talking with Dr. O'Brien. We just talked about LASIK eye surgery so that you can have perfect summer vision for your vacation time. We're also going to talk about something else that he does. And let me see if I can, blepharoplasty? Blepharoplasty.
Yes,
Oh,
it's a
man, I wanted to get it
mouthful.
right.
Well, bleph is lid in Latin, and plasty means you fix something.
Okay.
So, basically, blepharoplasty is a...
Don't give it away. Wait.
Go.
I love it. We've got that. We have to have them to come back to hear what it's all about. So stay with us. We'll be right back. Dr. Johnson Haygood, as a dentist, why do you believe the perfect smile is so important?
Well, Cindy, smiling has the power to make you happy, makes others happy, and I believe smiling makes you more confident. Are you confident with your smile? Come see me and my friendly team at Vero Beach Art of Dentistry. We provide dental services to perfect your smile, such as porcelain veneers, cosmetic bonding, and tooth-colored fillings. We're changing lives and building confident smiles with today's minimally invasive procedures.
Dr. Johnson Haygood, visit him today at 2155 Ponce de Leon Circle, Vero Beach, Florida, 772-567-2237. Vero Beach Art of Dentistry, creating your smile masterpiece.
Hey, it's me, Donna Roberts-Mitchell, here at Planet Vero Radio, and I've got to tell you a discovery I made a few weeks ago. It's called Super Probiotics with 30 billion CFU and 15 strains of good bacteria for men and women from Dr. Benjamin Rush. They told me when I got started that probiotics are a critical benefit to a healthy digestive system. Well, now I'm a believer. My digestive system has never felt better. These did the trick. Go to drbenjaminrush.com today. You'll feel the difference. Hey, it's Donna again. I forgot to mention I started taking Dr. Benjamin Rush's turmeric complex, packed with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory power. His organic turmeric has patented bioperine, which helps in absorption. I am really feeling great. Fantastic. Go to drbenjaminrush.com, and it's made in the USA with no artificial additives. drbenjaminrush.com is a member of the iTex trading community. Your iTex dollars welcome.
At National Bank of Commerce, we've found the very best way to excel in personal banking is to never, ever lose sight of the person. Our talented team of associates is here to help you accomplish more in your personal financial life. From smarter banking products to wise counsel, our people are personally invested in your financial success. What's more, with National Bank of Commerce, you can bank the way you want to bank, from convenient branches to ATMs to phone, online, and mobile banking. We provide the access you need to stay in control. Personal banking with an emphasis on personal. That feels about right. Your neighbors, your friends, your bankers, we are National Bank of Commerce, 2145 Indian River Boulevard, formerly the Vero Beach Book Center location. FDIC insured and equal housing lender. National Bank of Commerce.
Cindy gets. She totally gets it.
Oh my gosh, did you see my prom makeup? She so gets it.
Dude, did you see her before and after makeup on Instagram? That makeup girl gets it.
My wedding makeup was so amazing, and my makeup artist, she totally gets it.
My senior photo makeup rocked. She gets it.
You should see her new Facebook profile. Her makeup artist really gets her.
My eye makeup is so on fleek. Thanks, Cindy Getz.
Cindy Getz Makeup Artist, 772-633-4030.
She gets it!
Hey, you guys. Welcome back to Beauty and the Beach Radio. I'm Cindy Goetz, and Lori Davis is away. And so you guys, if you're buying a home or you're selling your house, call Lori Davis with Dale Sorensen. She'll take care of you, 772-538-1828, and she will be your realtor for life.
For life.
All right. And she'll be back here next week. So we're here with Dr. O'Brien, and we're talking about eyes and really having perfect vision for summer fun. And I told you we'd come back and talk about blepharoplasty. I didn't do it right.
No, right on.
Really? All right. Well, it's eyelid surgery. So tell us about that. It seems to be one of your favorite procedures to do there at your place. Tell us about it.
I love it. It helps people in two ways. A lot of the people that we see come in for cosmetic procedures where they would like a more youthful appearance, and that those people often will simply be done as a, quote, cosmetic case where they pay out of pocket. But honestly, the majority of people I do are people that are already in our practice or come for this specific reason, that they have droopy eyelid skin that is impairing their vision. And they have trouble seeing to the side because the eyelids are drooping enough on the periphery. It's making their peripheral vision impaired.
Sure.
Or upward, trying to look upward, like see stoplights, or watch a high shot on the tennis court, or follow your golf shot.
Sure.
And or reading, because when you look down, they tend to droop more. So it's a functional procedure as well as an aesthetic cosmetic procedure.
Sure.
So, and it takes about half an hour. We do it in our surgery center. I believe in giving people some IV sedation. The majority of people say, please knock me out. You know, I have very few people who say, I don't want anything. We can do it that way. That's fine. But most people want to be a little bit relaxed. And it takes, as I said, about half an hour. And we remove the excess skin and do some sutures to close that skin. And it heals. Generally, in about 2 weeks, most people are bruising gone, swelling gone. Most people are back fully in action after about a week and a half. You know, full golf swing, playing tennis, riding a bike, out of the pool for about a week and a half. You know.
Now, as a makeup artist, you know, I'm, of course, looking at everybody's eyelids, you know, all day long.
You see a lot of these.
And I'm guessing you're going to stitch in that crease so that it mimics the fold. So really, you can't tell. I mean,
yes.
Okay.
Well, you can. In the beginning, you'll always see a pink line. If you make an incision in skin, you're going to see a pink line because that's how skin heals. Blood vessels come in. It's supposed to be pink, and that tightens the skin, and then it fades. So there is always a little bit of a scar, but we put it in the skin fold that's supposed to be there. And if you see people who have no fold of skin above their lid, none at all, they've either had surgery or they have an abnormality. You know, and they've had too much. They've had too much skin removed because those lids have to close.
Yeah.
I'm a cornea specialist. I'm the dry eye, sort of all them drain to me eventually if they have real bad dry eyes and they have overcorrected eyelid surgery. So you have to be careful if you're going for your second round of this. You had it done 20 years ago. You'd like a touch-up. You have to be very conservative in those people because those lids have to close when you sleep and, you know, when you blink. And so we're conservative.
So as simple as you make it sound, which you should for anybody that wants to come see you, it does require a lot of mastery because you want to make sure in the future, not only does it cosmetically look good, but of course it's also going to be, you know, medically healthy for them as far as the tears and things like that.
Absolutely. So, functional is what we talk about. Do no harm is in our oath, the Hippocratic Oath. So you don't, and this is Vero Beach. You want to look great, but you don't want to be overdone. Hollywood, South Florida, no offense to anybody, there's lots of people who push it.
Yeah.
And I don't.
I know. You're good.
Well, thank you, but I'm careful is really more what I'll say.
What do I call you? Feather hands, but that's not what it started out as. I always what was it? What do they call you over there?
You know the deal. You don't use your own nickname.
I always get it wrong. What is it?
Feather touch.
Feather touch. I like feather hands.
That's Carrie Adams. Carrie came up with that, and So blame her.
Dr. David O'Brien. Go see him at New Vision Eye Center. He will take care of you. Perfect vision for summer. We love you guys.